Good morning, it's Bryan Chamberlain with Movement Mortgage here in Mandeville, Louisiana. I wish you guys could see how I've got this camera set up. I've got a roll of paper towels, a candle, and some business cards, and but I think it worked out just right. Want to take a second to talk about some of the things that we're doing, and some of the things that we've done, and some of the things that we do. That have helped us, in some of the success that we've had. And I want to see, let you know how that impacts your borrowers, impacts you as real estate agents. One of the things that we have that a lot of companies don't have, and I've been doing mortgages for 17 years, and this is the first time that I've experienced this on a consistent basis, is a culture where you have operations and you have sales. Loan originators being sales, processing, underwriting, closing, being the operations side of things. And normally in the mortgage business what happens is sales pushes, operations gets frustrated, they end up butting heads, and it becomes an internal battle that nobody on the outside really sees. But it's something that takes up time and it takes up energy and it takes it away from the borrowers, takes it away from being able to give updates on real estate transactions to real estate agents. And so, for us, we happen to have, in my opinion, the best operations staff that I've ever worked with in 17 years. Everybody from processing, underwriting, our closers, everybody does a fantastic job, and they understand that the mortgage originator is the guy that's in the field, or the girl that's in the field, that is face-to-face with the borrower, that's face-to-face with the real estate agent. And that borrower is looking to get into their house. The real estate agent obviously is looking to make a living. They don't get paid unless a transaction comes to fruition. And so by having that culture where they know that they are supporting us, and we know that we can't do it without their support, and appreciating each other for that, is probably one of the biggest differences and one of the main reasons that we've had some success here on the North Shore so far. The other is upfront underwriting. Now, upfront underwriting is something that you don't see at a lot of mortgage companies, and I haven't seen it at any mortgage companies in the 17 years that I've been doing business, other than at Movement Mortgage. And what that does for you, normally a mortgage loan officer is going to go in, and based on their experience, they're going to say, okay, well, this transaction looks like it fits into this box and we can do this type of loan for this customer. And then they gather conditions from that customer, and it kind of sits around until they get a contract. And then once they get a contract, things really start moving. Well, with us, we're actually going to take those conditions, pay stubs, bank statements, W-2s, tax returns, depending on what program it is and what's needed. And instead of stopping with the loan officer that's now issued a pre-qualification, we're actually going to give that to the underwriter that's going to tell that customer that they can go to closing at the end of the transaction. That underwriter is going to look at it, they're going to approve it, they're going to give us conditions, and we're going to go back to the borrower, we're going to work on those conditions. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you have no conditions. And we're going to get all that work, that credit package, out of the way up front. And what that leads to is a transaction where everything's done. The borrower's out looking for a house that he knows he's qualified for, or she's qualified for. The real estate agent is confident that that transaction is actually going to come to fruition, barring issues with the property that we can't control. And you also have a listing agent, when they get a letter from the lender, it's a pre-approval letter, it's something that says, hey, this thing's been through underwriting, this is a good deal. They're not always used to that. And so when they go back and they have offers that are close or similar, well, you've got one where just a loan officer has said yes. You've got one where the actual underwriter has said yes. Well, time-wise, this is going to go faster, and also it's not going to fall apart on you at the end. And so that's probably the biggest benefit that we've had, and where we've gone from not being on the North Shore at all in a little over a year to really making a name for ourselves as far as customer service. That, and we have some really good people on our team. But anyway, I just want to kind of give you an idea of what we're doing and how it's helpful to you. If you need anything, my phone number is 504-228-3780. My email is brian.chamberlain@movement.com. It's Bryan with a Y, and Chamberlain is Chamberlain. Even if you just want to call and bounce something off me, I'm available 7 days a week. You can call me on that cell phone number that I just gave you. I appreciate it. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Thank you.